Welcome dear students, welcome once again to the online video lectures for standard 7th. Subject is English. We are conducting unit number 3 and its activity number 6 will be conducted here. This activity is based on the sports named archery. One mythological character Eklavya is mentioned here. The story is not completely given here, but I'll try to explain that story in very short. The story has been taken place in a long gone era in a country named India. Nearly 5000 years back, there was a boy named Eklavya. He was the son of a tribal chief and he lived in the kingdom known as Hastinapur. Eklavya was a brave, handsome boy. He was loved by all, but he was not happy. His father saw that something troubled Eklavya more than he found his son lost deep in thoughts when other boys enjoyed the pleasure of hunting and playing. One day he asked his son what was the matter. Little Eklavya replied that he wanted to become like other children. He wanted to learn archery. Then his father suggested the name of Guru Drona. He said he will teach you archery, but he has made a wish that he will teach only the sons of king and not any others. Eklavya promised to his father that he will definitely make Guru Dronacharya to teach him archery. He went to Guru Dronacharya and asked him to make him as his disciple. But as the promise was made by Guru Drona, he will teach only the sons of kings and nobody else. So he rejected Eklavya. After this rejection, Eklavya went deep in the forest and made a mud idol of Guru Drona and started practicing archery. After some times, Guru Drona, with all his disciples, he was wandering in the forest to teach special lessons on archery. A dog was there who was accompanying this group. In a way, the dog was lost and he went to a place where one boy was there who was practicing archery. He started barking on him. The little boy took out 7 bows and aimed at the mouth of the dog and hit the arrows. The arrows didn't hurt the dog but completely blocked the mouth of the dog. The dog came back to Guru Drona, and after seeing this scene, everybody was shocked. Guru Drona wanted to know who was this talented archer who has very nicely filled the mouth of the dog without hurting it. Guru Drona went to the forest and found a Shudra hunter. He was practicing in front of the mud idol which was of Guru Drona's. Later on he came to know about all the things, how he has practiced in front of Guru Drona's idol and he made him his own guru. Now nextly the same thing happened. Here is my Guru Dakshina, Drona said when he was asked to give his thumb as Guru Dakshina. I am happy that you have made me your disciple even if I am a mere Shudra hunter. That was the words which was said by Shudra hunter Eklavya to Guru Drona. Seeing this and seeing the dedication of the little child, the sage was humbled. He blessed the young archer for his courage. Eklavya, even without your thumb you will be known as a great archer. I bless you that you will be remembered forever for your loyalty to your Guru. Drona declared and left the forest. He was moved and grieved at his own action, but he was content that his promise to Arjuna was not broken. The gods blessed Eklavya from above, but despite his handicap, Eklavya continued to practice archery. How could he do so? When one is dedicated, one can make even mountains bow. With practice, Eklavya could shoot arrows with his index and middle finger, and he became a great archer that he was ever before. His renown spread far and wide. When Drona came to know this, he blessed the boy silently and begged for divine forgiveness. And true to Drona's blessings, Eklavya is still praised as the most loyal and brave student in the epic of Mahabharata. So, dear students, we must learn a great thought from this particular story of Eklavya when he, without thinking for a second, he cut through his thumb and kept in front of his guru named as Guru Drona. That was an example set by the student in front of his teacher, and such kind of examples are never seen in the history except by Eklavya. Haven't came about any of the student in the Indian history, whether it is mythological or historical. We haven't came across any of the student who has given such a sacrifice to show his gratitude towards his guru, and has been able to learn the things and become a great student. It becomes obvious for us to follow the same path which has been set by these great peoples, great characters which are mentioned in the story. So I will request all the students to walk on the same righteous path and behave like a good students. You must take lot of time to study and create a great impact on your families by getting good marks.